press the record button and I forget to unplug my headphones. So if there was no sound on almost a 20-minute message that I have for the sign of Pisces. So I hope now you guys can hear me. I still had people in here, but I'm like, why are they in here and no one said hi? No one, normally people will say hi or they'll comment, nothing, but they were in there. So I'm like, maybe they thought I was gonna, maybe they couldn't hear me. I'm like, maybe they can't hear me. And that's exactly what it was. But welcome back to the reading. I'm cleansing the space. I welcome in my positive ancestors, God, the divine, Holy Spirit. Thank you so much for my gifts and abilities. Thank you to everyone who has comments, liked, shared, okay, subscribed to the channel. If you booked a reading, I appreciate you. If you, donated in any way in the channel, I appreciate you. Whether if it was your time, a like, again, or a comment, I appreciate you. If you're currently waiting on a reading, please be patient. I am working through the list. If you would like to book a reading, I am going into I am going into November. Okay, so feel free to book a reading whenever you like. All right, you can book by emailing me at motherturquoise@gmail.com. To donate, I only accept donations through PayPal, and it is in the description box as well under Oracle Nurse. Okay, and that's where I also accept payments. All right, so don't get scammed. All right, so I guess I gotta start over. That's okay, because I always take it as a sign, right? Nothing happens by coincidence. All right, this is going to be for the sign of Pisces. Let's not waste no time. If I have to pause or stop for any reason, I do have my family in the background. I will make a part 2 or I'll come right back. Feel free to fast forward if I have to pause for any reason, all right? Messages for the sign of Pisces. Crazy part about it, first thing I pull, I'm just going to go quickly over the first pull. That was like a 20-minute reading, and I felt like there could have been a message in there for some of you. What I definitely pulled out of that first reading was there's some sort of big celebratory energy that is around you, Pisces, some sort of major expansion, okay? Because what I saw was a blank canvas, but it's the biggest, widest canvas you've ever had, and you're going to have creative expression or creative freedom, okay? Then I also pulled like the energy of wound healing. So a lot of you could be healing old wounds, right? And it's like Spirit is just minding you, like, don't be fooled by the gifts of Gab. I don't know what that meant, but it was like people who might try to come around, or entities, them low vibrating entities that might try to gift you with things, okay? Temptation. It's gonna take a lot, okay? A lot of willpower to fight off the urge, okay? To be tempted. All right, messages for Pisces, please. Messages for Pisces, please. Thank you. 5 of Cups. See? Vices. Drowning in sorrow, okay? The Magician. So something wants to try to stop you from manifesting, Pisces. There is, Spirit wants you to manifest, okay? Spirit wants you to get back in your spiritual bag. I don't know if some of you fast and pray, if some of you go to the gym, if some of you pray, go outside, beat drums, hug trees, walk in the grass, ground, get massages, Reiki healing. I don't know what it is that you all do as Pisces. Listen to music, certain music. Maybe you need to switch up the genre a little bit, listen to something more softer. Listen to chakra alignment videos they have them on YouTube. I don't know, it's going to be different for everybody, but there's something about you needing to do some sort of healing work, okay? Take your time is what I heard. Be patient with yourself, be kind to yourself. You could have recently had a conversation with someone that brought up old emotions, okay? So Spirit is saying be kind to yourself at this time, Pisces, because you got a lot on your plate, okay? Yeah, High Priestess, that's you. Your energy's here. Pisces is here. Pisces is in the building. Okay. Yeah, so the Eight of Cups, it's like, don't go back towards the things that you've already healed from. Don't fall back into old patterns and ways, toxic traits. Okay? More discipline and structure is needed at this time because you are building something like you've never built it before, and it's it's popping. It's about to blow. It's about to blow up. Okay? It's about to go up. All right, Wheel of Fortune to the King of Wands both fell out. Hey, you can hear me? 2:40 a.m. in Hawaii. I can't wait to go to Hawaii. Hey, Ferris Davis, I can't wait. Or is that Force? Force. Peace and prosperity to Divine Queen Reader, Sister Divine. Thank you so much. God bless you. Wheel of Fortune to the King of Wands. So this is your energy, Pisces. There's no emotion here. This is like you're grinding the gears. You're like focused, okay? And you're fiercely protecting what is rightfully yours. And I would hate to see anybody come in between this. It's not going to be pretty, okay? Yes, it is. It is so beautiful. I have the pictures and I just got to get there. Hey, Forrest, I need you to say a little prayer and let's do a little, manifesting of me getting there. We trying to get there, all right? We're trying to make it. You blessed. To be in Hawaii is a blessing, for sure. That is abundance. It's just every day being able to breathe the air in Hawaii is abundance. The Seven of Wands. So yeah, what did I just say? Let anybody come in between you and what you're trying to build, and it's not gonna be pretty. Like you're blocking off. You're fighting back. There's some sort of spiritual attacks. Okay, people who could have tried to interfere with your business, people who could have tried to interfere with your personal life, you're fighting back. There could have been somebody who was I'm also seeing like this could be a fire sign for some of you Pisces, but you could just have fire in your chart somewhere. But I'm really feeling as if there was somebody who was just very envious, okay, of you you in your life. And when I say envy, reason why I say envy is because this was somebody who really watched you closely and they tried to set you up to fail. This was somebody who could have tried to pour into you quickly in order to pull back from you just as quick to make you codependent on them. Somebody wanted you to be codependent on them, okay, or they was trying to, but it's like you caught on to it. This was somebody who could have love bombed you to some degree, or somebody who could have came in, wanting to be a good friend, offering help, support, and then all of a sudden, they wanted more of your time. Somebody wanted to come in and they wanted to feel like they could own you, right? So this person could have became a little stalkerish. I heard for some of you, you could have been dealing with somebody who could have been a little stalkerish. Because it's not going to be for everybody, but I am picking up on an energy that was very overwhelming. Okay, that's not even really the word I wanted to say, but that pretty much sums them up. They was just too much for you. So you could have blocked them, stopped answering their calls, responding. Okay, but you could be standing up for yourself in a situation that wants to prevent you from moving forward. Regardless. Yeah, 4 of Cups. Pisces, get out your head. Get out your head. It's over. What I heard is over. It's over. So whatever this evil eye that was being sent to you, this negativity that was being sent to you, it's over. That energy has left the building. So you can stop concentrating on how to get rid of it, because it's gone. It's like today, already, as soon as you woke up today, or if you're here today with us seeing this, it's gone. It's time for you to start making a plan towards peace. Yeah, look. up. Cannot make this up. The Chariot. You need to move on. It's time to move forward. It's time to stop looking at a situation that wasn't serving you. The things that could have went wrong, people who could have done wrong by, could have wronged you. Delays, heartbreaks, just feeling bad for yourself. It's time to, it's time to come up out of that, because somebody was sending that energy towards you. They wanted you to fall back into old negative ways. They wanted you to give up. They wanted you to crumble. Okay. And if you're a Pisces feminine, I feel like you did a very, very good job. If you operate, in your feminine energy from time to time, if you have heavy feminine energy, male or female, if you some men operate more in their feminine energy, or they feel more at power in their feminine energy. So if you are if you operate powerfully in your feminine energy, you transmuted the energy very, very quickly. Okay. Somebody misunderstood. Again, somebody overlooked how powerful you were. Okay? So if they were saying, like, again, evil eye attacks, they were trying to stop you. It wasn't. This card just wanted to come out. It had to come out. Okay? The star card. That's where you're moving into. You're moving into your star power. We're going to clarify that with the High Priestess for sure. You're moving into your star power, Pisces. Somebody's seeing you for the true gem that you are. Somebody's really seeing that you are a natural born star, a natural born leader. You have psychic gifts and abilities, okay? And somebody wants to learn from you. You have people who are looking in the background, taking notes, or trying to figure out how you are doing what you are doing. I also have picked up on this for some time, Pisces. Some of you might be giving some sort of masterclass on your crafts. I don't know if you're into music, art, whatever it could be. Okay. Health and wellness. There's something about you expanding and giving some sort of master class or teaching someone around you. This does not have to be a group of people that you're teaching. You could just be teaching one person. Okay. And this person could be younger than you or older than you, but it's something about you passing on the knowledge. Okay. You're going to pass on the knowledge. And some people aren't even going to credit you for some of the knowledge that you have given them, but just know that the divine has, and that's all that matters. And the knowledge that, the example that you have given them of whatever it is that you are talented in, is going to carry them a long way. They have watched you. Somebody's watching you, okay, in a good way. But there's also people, okay, there's people that's on the sideline too, right? I heard a TED Talk. So some of y'all could be going on a TED Talk, okay, about some of the information that you know, or your intelligence. I don't know. Somebody could be being sought after for their intelligence. And I heard CIA. I don't know if somebody works for like the FBI, the CIA. Okay, because I'm hearing intelligence. Okay, there could be somebody around you right now, maybe a child or a student who is demonstrating academic excellence. Okay, so yeah, the Tower came out, but it came out in the reverse. But how I saw it is there was a major shift. There was some sort of major end. It was a bit rusty. All right. It was a bit rusty, but something came through and for you and it started spinning. Hey, I'm reading the comment section. Hey, Karim, how are you? Something came through and turned this wheel. Okay, and I really do feel like it was the flow of water. Okay, since you operate Pisces, you're in a energy water sign, so I do feel like you started to move these gears with electricity, because electricity with water, but I'm also feeling like there's some sort of electricity there too, because I'm seeing something like a wheel. You know, the wheel that's on the side of a house. Back in, you see those old paintings where the wheel, the water spent the wheel and it made electricity. So it's something about your intuition, okay, your ability to dive deep, your spirituality being the water that is turning a wheel, that is sparking electricity in your life. And the deeper that you go into your spirituality and your practices, the more and more this wheel will produce electricity in your life. What? All right. Is 3 is all the way there, okay? And that is what you call alchemy, okay? That's what I heard. And then, because I'm also seeing in the wheel, when the wheel is spinning with the water, the water is falling into a pond. The pond has like smooth stones and pebbles, and there's pieces of gold also inside of this pond, okay? And then spirit shows me the other form of electricity. I heard clean energy. Clean energy. So this is a form of clean energy. Okay, so y'all could be into like, somebody could be going into like environmental awareness, or you could be like thinking about maybe cleaning up your environment. Okay, maybe you're cleaning out your house, or it's simply cleaning out your house, or you could be like cleaning up outside, thinking about how to new ways to have good clean energy. Okay, or just you are, it's like maybe I feel like Holy Spirit is telling me that you are a contributing factor to a cleaner world, and you are appreciated for that, Pisces. It's why you're being blessed. um some of you strongly do not believe in pollution. You don't, you pick up your trash off the ground. You don't believe in throwing things into the ocean. You respect the animals. Okay, you keep your distance regardless if you fool with them or not. Okay. So you are a contributing factor to a cleaner environment, and little unknown to you, that is why a big part of the reason why the world is about to start giving back to you. All right, in different ways. I don't know where they came from. I guess I just needed to tell y'all that. All right, kinetic. The sun card. Yeah, still like more energy. That's energy. The sun is an energy source. Okay. So another way I'm looking at this is with the King of Wands to the Sun card. Um, God, it's like Spirit of God revealed someone to you who had the eyes of envy, right? The green eyes of envy. This could have been somebody who was around you, or this could have been somebody who was around someone you cared about and you warned them. Okay, somebody, and this person may have not been. They could have been envious, or they just didn't come off as truthful or upright, right? And it's something that you saw, Pisces. Okay, and something you bring to someone's attention. This brought about that tower moment and helped your wheel move. And it was something because as soon as you brought it up, that whoever wasn't right, I feel like you spoke up about a situation. It's like as soon as you spoke up about it, again, that's when that energy hit that wheel, and that wheel started turning in your life. Because there was a situation, just being around it, a person, or just them being in a topic of conversation for you, it was halting some sort of movement. Okay, but this was like you saying, no, you need to get rid of this person. You know what I'm saying? Yep, to cleaning away people with bad energy too. Yeah. So it's like you told someone, you know, yeah, no. And I think that's why I'm getting like this clean energy from. Okay. Mm. The Ace of Swords, see? I told you. You brought some sort of truth out. Seven of Wands. You protected somebody, or you protected yourself, and you by speaking up and bringing some sort of truth out. Like somebody, as soon as you said it, you know, there was no doubting. You could have dealt, I mean, I feel like for the most part, someone could have, they sat and thought about what you said, but they knew you weren't lying. Someone accepted it for the truth. Okay, whether this is like, you know, I feel like this was like I can't take it no more. I gotta tell you this, or, you know, I can't take this anymore. Like, I gotta be honest with you type of situation. Or you had to be honest with yourself, okay? Like, you see this truth? You see the olive branch that is cut and hanging from this truth? Okay, I really feel like that was what you did. You cut an olive branch. You with the truth, you stop something from growing. And it's like now, you can have people around you who feel like you're going to, they know, they can feel it, that you're going to succeed without them. They can feel it in their spirit that you're accelerating. You're ascending higher and higher. Yeah. Five of Pentacles. You left people out in the cold, right? You got rid of some energies that could have been hindering your finances or just hindering your overall mental health and well-being of you moving forward. Okay. I heard dead weight. 4 of Cups. So Spirit is just saying, stop thinking about the people you left behind. I hate that. Doesn't that sound so that sounds like it's raw and real, right? But it's the truth. I hate that, you know, I gotta deliver the message the way it gotta be delivered, Pisces. Stop caring about the people you left behind. Stop caring about their feelings. That's the best way I can put it for you. Because all you're doing is you are creating you're creating, like, because I'm seeing like an outline of a person, but it's disfigured. So it's like you're creating a disfigurement of the person in your energy field. Like you're trying to put them back together, or you're trying to fix them, but they can't be fixed. They're too disfigured, in a sense. Their energy is too scattered. Okay, it's like a replica, like Frankenstein. Frankenstein could be significant for somebody. Okay, it is Halloween season, so that could be coming up too. But it's something like you're trying to create as Frankenstein. Okay, you're trying to put something together, or you were trying to like recreate through the loss, and you can't do that. I hope that makes sense, y'all. Okay, just bear with me. All right, we gonna get to it. What else, Spirit? The Temperance. So, and it's clarifying the Chariot. Again, what did I say? Stop worrying about the emotions of others once you leave them. Hold no remorse, no regret about leaving people behind. Leave them where they are, okay? Because that is another trick of the enemy, right? They want you to drown in the sorrows of leaving something that no longer served you. As you move forward with the Chariot card to the Temperance card, you're starting to find that the more and more you pour into yourself, you're starting to see that things start to move forward for you again. So you do have some sort of major big move that is taking place in your life, Pisces. I don't know if you're moving to a different location or whatever this might be, but you're just moving away from the emotions, right, of leaving people behind. And as you do that, you're restoring your mental health. You're restoring your physical health. You're restoring, you know, all the things, you know, around you that could have been damaged from things of the past, people of the past, right? Both situations. I heard trauma, PTSD, okay? Yeah, King of Cups. Emotionally upright. Can't mend the envious. No, you can't. You're correct. They will envy everything no matter what you do because it's nothing personal. They are just dissatisfied in life. So don't be their target and don't be in their line of target. Absolutely. I 100% agree. You're no one's emotional punching bag. Okay. So this is like an energy of Spirit wanting you to stop thinking about where you left them. Leave them where you left them, okay? King of Cups came out in the upright. Again, emotionally fulfilled. You're getting back on your, but people might feel like you're on your high horse, okay? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. You're coming off as very stable, very grounded, okay? Very reliable, dependable, structured. It has not been easy. Yeah, Two of Swords. It has not been easy. It's been some challenges along the way. You do, again, you're human. So you go back and forth in your mind about, you know, the healing process and what steps you need to take. But I do feel like Spirit wants you to incorporate some sort of, I don't know if I was talking about this in a previous reading. I think it was in a previous reading with the sound was out, but it is bringing it back up to me. Spirit wants you to incorporate some sort of coping mechanism, something that helps you cope, some sort of support, emotional support system. Okay, so I don't know if you want to think about getting an emotional support animal, or just you have a place in your mind that you go to that clears your mind, whether this is like a lake, a walk around a park. There's something that you need to incorporate in order to deal with leaving people out in the cold. Okay, it goes that deep because Pisces, you're so compassionate, right? But you're just coming off as emotionally balanced and financially, logically balanced, okay? And this is how you're going to continue to grow into success. Gardening. All right, the Hermit. Some of you, this could be dealing with a Virgo, okay? I do have fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I do have Virgo here, okay? I do have an Aquarius energy here as well, a Leo energy here as well. Four Swords. Oh, wow. Okay. That is what I was definitely picking up on that. So you could not be, for some of you, you could be dealing with a Virgo. You and this Virgo aren't really talking like that, or you kind of put the situation at rest. Okay. Yeah, this person could have some sort of spiteful. This person can be very immature. Okay, mentally, with the Page of Swords to the Seven of Swords, this person could possibly like to play a lot of mind games. Okay, but if it's not a Virgo in particular, this could just be you going into hermit mode and getting your rest because you're just tired of the mental mind games and the immaturity that is around you, right? I feel like you are taking a high road in a situation, and for some of you, you're really learning that silence is the cure to a lot. Like just not addressing certain things, or not speaking on them and just moving around them, right, is going to be the best way to heal certain situations. Okay, not stooping to people level or situations, like not letting people get the best of you. But I feel like you're taking a break from a situation that could have been, again, very draining, or you're just refusing to feed into it anymore. Yeah. Eight of Cups. You're walking away. I'm going to get into some other deck. For Pisces. Three of Swords. You're walking away from heartbreak. Yeah. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. So you can do some sort of, again, growth on yourself. I feel like there could have been an energy, there could have been, like, again, energies around you that could have tried to sabotage